Hey guys, it's Nezbox here, and welcome to another episode of the EgoSurf Podcast. I am joined by my good buddies Roboman and Ramen King on YouTube as our guest star today. Robo and Ryan, Ramen or Ramen King. Robo, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Robo. I'm only the most awesome and epic YouTuber on the planet who makes amazing quality content, like which JoJo villain is the most evil and Turbo Overkill Game of the Year. So, yeah, pretty cool. Check me out, and yeah, I'm ready to get podcasting.
And then we've got a guest star for episode 3 today. His name is the Ramen King on YouTube. He makes some epic content. He's been making awesome content recently. I'm really excited for more videos of his. Ryan, do you want to tell us about yourself?
Yes, I do. Hello, I am the Ramen King. I basically make Fortnite content on YouTube, and mainly they are gameplay videos. I am starting to go into commentaries, and I'm going to be spreading out from Fortnite. And if you guys want to see some fun, just random gaming content, then feel free to go and check it out. Yeah, so I'm kind of upgrading everything I'm doing right now, so I'm really excited about it. And thanks for
Yeah.
having me on here. Very excited about it.
Of course. Ramen's been a good friend of mine. When did we, Ramen? We met. What is it been? Almost 3 years now, or is it still? Yeah.
Early chapter 2.
Yeah. Me and Ramen met back on what's called the iTalk server, which I am now banned from. Um, yeah. And we've just been buddies ever since. And Ramen loves Fortnite like us, and we wanted to get him on the podcast to talk about all things Fortnite and social media. But yeah, Robo, we have a lot of things to talk about today. We have actually 11 topics to talk about. But before we do that, do you want to tell us what you did with your day? And then Ramen, you want to tell us what you did?
Uh, I went to class, I did my job, and then I came home. It was a day.
And then you were gonna go to the movies, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go to the movies, but we had to cancel for some unseen reason. So yeah, that was pretty cool, I think.
Pretty epic. And then Ramen, did you do anything today?
I woke up, watched some YouTube, and now I'm here. That is it.
you just you did
Yeah.
one thing and then just I called you and I was like
Yeah, as you
yeah.
guys can see, compared if you compare me and Ryan's day, I'm a lot more productive than him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll-
I mean, you're just busier than me. Let's just say that.
Well, and
Yeah.
Robo's still in school, unlike Ramen and me.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So
Yeah, hurry up and graduate.
yeah,
Then
bro.
goodbye.
I'm probably gonna graduate early this year, which is pretty cool.
So before we talk about our first topic, I will talk about I have been on a hiatus for the last 5 days. I was at TwitchCon, which was a lot of fun, in Las Vegas. There was a Fortnite booth there, which is of relevance. So that was kind of fun to run by, and I met a lot of cool people. Got followed by a Twitch streamer, or a couple Twitch streamers. Probably the most notable. I'll pull her up real quick, just because it's fun to show it. Got followed by CuteBot on Instagram/Twitter. She's very famous and hot. And then also
God,
another.
you just have no shame, man.
Yeah, I don't.
During the
don't.
podcast as well. This is great.
Ah,
And
I'm done.
and then the other thing that happened was I was followed by an artist that I bought some artwork from, which I unfortunately can't show on camera. But yeah, we had a great time. Got to
Wait,
hang out
wait. Why can't you show it on camera?
because I don't have my face cam. I don't have it.
Oh.
I don't have a post of it to show. I'll show it.
Oh.
I'll show it next. I'll show it next. EgoSurf podcast. You guys got to return for that.
Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
Of course.
See the art.
But yeah, TwitchCon was cool. I got a funny video of me talking to CuteBot, and I thought it looked horrible, but then I watched it back, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Anyway,
I think it was terrible, and I think that Snazzy fumbled the bag extremely hard, and he should be disappointed in
I
his
wasn't
performance.
ready for the speed date with 2,000 viewers watching me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You didn't know what you were getting into.
Now, see, Snazzy, if I was at TwitchCon with thy lady, I would have bagged, and it would have been over from there.
Of course. You would have
Yeah.
just rizzed, and then like the whole chat would have just been
The
making fun
whole
of you.
chat would have been like,
Whoa.
Pogger. It would have been
Yes.
Twitch emote number 7. Pogger.
Well,
yeah.
The first topic we have to talk about today. Obviously it's a big thing. The big chapter 1 is returning next season. It turns out it's not even a remix. It's gonna be the entire map, which is awesome.
Crazy.
I'm very excited for that. The first thing I wanted to talk about with the map, though, is whether or not how it's gonna feel. You know, playing it in 2023. Is it gonna be even remotely close to playing it back in, 2018, 2019? Who wants to pick it up first? You want Robo or Ramen?
So the thing is, people are upset about the fact there's going to be, no sprinting, no mantling. I mean, that's going to be kind of crazy. Definitely a weird sudden change. The thing is, what I
Yeah.
think about that is the fact that this is what we wanted as a community, right? We all wanted to go back and get that authentic chapter 1 experience.
Yeah.
So
It's only
honestly,
a month.
we don't. Yeah, I don't think we should be complaining about not being able to have the new stuff when that's not the point. So yeah, that's what I think about it mainly.
Yeah. Robo, do you have any thoughts on it?
It's cool. I like chapter 1. I guess my only problem with it coming back is that there's a lot of zero build geeks, nerds, and goblins that were complaining about how the map will be unplayable in zero builds. And my honest take on that whole ideology of map bad with zero build is you suck ass at the game and you should get better. That's basically it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think there's a lot of movement items I think people were forgetting about
We
initially. We have the Rift to Go. We have the Quad Crasher if they bring it back.
the grappler.
The Grappler, that's true. There's the jump pads, the launch pad, the bouncers. Is that what they're called? Right?
Yeah,
bounce
the
pad?
bouncers.
There are launch pads, bouncers, jet packs possibly.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about jetpacks.
There's also zip lines. Yeah, there's a lot actually. Golf carts, quad crashers, balloons, Rift to Goes.
Yeah. And then also there was confirmation that they're going to have a lot more zip lines on the map for those parts of the map that weren't accessible back in the day.
I desperately hope the zip lines might only be on the zero build version of the map, and if it's not, I'm fine with it.
I
but
think
like,
it will be like that.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Another thing that's been a big topic, has been the the next battle pass conversation. Obviously we've got a battle pass that's going to be only a month long. What the heck is that going to be? I personally think that we're gonna get like a 50 tier battle. I think it's gonna be like a mini pass, maybe a little bit larger than a mini pass, but like a pass that has maybe 5 skins in it, something unique to this season. There's also been like the seasonal pass might return. We might the hopiums. People are hoping that we get to buy one of the old battle passes. Ramen, do you have any thoughts about what would you want?
I think the little mini battle pass would be really fun. Probably make it so it's kind of like one of the collab ones, maybe something like that. Something just short and easy, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Do you think we'll just get like remix skins in it, maybe?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because the new crew pack that we know of, the hybrid, thing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's one of the remix skins already, right? And so I'm expecting to see more of that with this new season. And obviously, I don't think we're gonna get, we're not gonna get the old battle passes back. That's never gonna happen because that would just be stupid.
I think I just think it would be too hard to implement. And like,
Yeah.
where's the? Do you only let people buy up to season X? You're not gonna let people get the
Right.
Wilds battle pass from last season. Like, no one's gonna want that. So,
Yeah.
Robert, you got any thoughts on this? Or once? Is he?
What? Wait, huh? What?
Do,
Sorry, sorry, I'm literally like zoning out right now.
I was
What's up?
I was asking, do you think we're gonna get the new? Do you think we're gonna get like a return of old battle passes, or do you think we're gonna just
No.
get a mini battle pass return? Or
We're gonna get a season X type battle pass where it has remix skins most likely.
what skins would you want to see in that?
If I could pick 5,
I know there's a few that you always talk about that you love.
yeah, I'm gonna say Blue Squire,
Mm-hmm.
Dire, Calamity, Ice King,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and probably Vendetta.
That'd be cool.
Vendetta is so underrated. I forget about him all the time, but like he's actually pretty like good for today's standards in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would definitely say those skins. I want Blue Squire to get a reskin because we only ever get reskins of Black Knight and Red Knight, and I'm like, why doesn't Blue Squire get a reskin? I like the blue and silver color scheme. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get remixes of like tier 100s. I think that's just like an idea. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Ooh.
I would love an Ice King.
I mean, here actually, since Ryan, battle passes that only have 70 tiers in it usually only have 5 skins, and it seems that we're only going through 5 seasons of the game, 5 through season X. So it could be possible where the battle pass has Ragnarok remix, Dire remix, Ice King remix, Vendetta remix, Ultimate Knight remix. As the
Yeah.
skins.
We know
That'd be really cool.
we know we're going through six seasons. Maybe we get one from each of those seasons.
6? What? I thought we were starting on
5.
season 5.
Five, six,
5.
7, 8, 9, 10. That's 6.
What?
No.
Season
What?
5.
What?
Season 5 is 1. Season 6 is 2. Season 7 is 3.
You're right.
Season 8 is
You're
4.
right.
Season
That's so
8
weird.
is 5.
Wait. So
That's
does
6.
wait. So does 5 plus 5 equal? Wait. So
No.
does 5 plus 6 equal 11?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Because it's
5.
including 5.
It's
Well,
including
then
5.
yeah.
Robert,
Yeah,
it's
so it
including
equals
5.
Yes, it
It's
equals
5
9.
plus
No.
9.
What? It's 6. It's just count
It's
it.
5 plus 5
On your
more. That
fingers.
makes sense. Okay. That yeah. Math is hard. That's
Math is hard. It's okay, guys. It's the EgoSurf Podcast. Mathematicians out here.
we're not here for the math.
Yeah. And okay. The next thing we need to talk about, a big thing that happened. It's funny. It actually took a while for this to become a thing. We had a big leak of the big lobby music returning, from OG days, which is kind of cool. Courtesy of Snail. We love Snail. She's great. But yeah, we got the Fortnite sent out some vinyls or vinyls. Oh my gosh. Sent out some vinyls to some people. And that vinyl was in these boxes. I'm hyped for that. Watch. It's gonna be the third OG remix music pack. When did you, Ramen? I always forget. When did you start playing the game?
Chapter 1, Season 3.
Bro, I can't wait to go back to that lobby music, bro, and everything.
I know. It's gonna be great.
So fun. Robo, when did you start playing again? Can you remind me?
I started playing at the beginning of season 2, towards the end of season 1. So basically, like, let's say start of season 2. Yeah, we'll say that.
I really hope that we just I can't wait to see like who in the back in the day that I used to play with like hops back on for the month, like just to like experience. Or it's funny, I said childhoods like it was like forever ago or something, but I mean it's been what,
To some people,
5
yeah.
years now, or it's almost been 5 years since we were on chapter 1.
It's been 6.
Since chapter 1.
Well, wait. Are you talking about that
It's,
season?
oh,
'Cause
sorry, it's been it's been
It's
4
been
years
4 years. Yeah.
since
4 years since
season
Chapter
X.
1. I thought you were talking about like season 5 because it's the map we're going back to. I would have been like, yeah, it's been 6. Or it.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, wait. Has it been 6? Yeah. No. Wait. No,
It's
no,
been
it's
like
been
5
5.
years, I
It's
think.
something like that. I don't know. It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's been half a decade, basically.
Ramen, I know you've. What's his name? There's a buddy of yours that you always mention that you used to play Fortnite with. Do you think anyone that
Yeah.
you used to play with is gonna hop on?
Yeah, Pro Josh will come back.
Yeah, Pro Josh.
I can only
Pro
hope Pro Josh will come
I
back.
mean, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come back to the game, because it's a huge deal. But
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll stay for long. It's just going to be for this little thing, most likely. I mean, actually, it could actually totally revive the game. Maybe a new peak. Who knows? It's going to be crazy no matter what happens.
Until UEFN
It-
kills it again.
Yeah.
until that happens
Exactly.
again. Yeah. Chapter 1 coming back. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm excited. The last thing before we move into my goofy little tweet here. Obviously tactical sprint and mantling is being removed. We mentioned that earlier. I know there's people that are like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I actually do think though, like, there's gonna be a lot of complaining about it because it's like, it feels worse when like obviously back in the day we didn't know that that's how Fortnite could play, and so then there's nothing
Yeah.
to be upset about. But when it's gone, you're gonna feel it, and I don't think it's gonna be. I think people are gonna complain about this a bit.
Mhm.
I don't know
Because if you hop into like an old creative map that hasn't been updated, it is
It feels
so
bad.
uncomfortable. It's really bad. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna
dude.
figure that out.
Robo hates sniper rifles. Fun fact. Robo, I feel like the sniper
I do
rifle...
hate sniper rifles. They
Yeah.
are. Oh my god, guys, there's no worse feeling than playing Fortnite. Just imagine you're like walking around in like the ice biome of the Chapter 4 map, and there's a guy you can't even see, like on a hill, and he just happens to luckily headshot you, instantly downs you, instantly kills you. They're like, I did nothing wrong. I didn't even engage in the fight. I didn't even know that he existed. There is no worse feeling than dying when you can't even fight back in the first place because it is instant death.
And you know how bad
Sniper rifles
it's...
suck, and they should be removed. And if they do come back, they shouldn't do 200 to the head. It is stupid.
You know how bad it's gonna be though with mantling, and it's gonna be so bad with it coming back because there's not gonna be mantling or sprinting, which means you can only crouch, which is gonna be the only thing to like, and jump, which is like, it's just not enough movement to avoid a sniper rifle. So you're just gonna be like getting dunked every single time we're in the open.
Yeah, bringing back the constant jumping every couple seconds, jumping
Yeah.
through Pleasant Park.
Don't destroy the
again.
trees. Remember, like you.
Yeah, keep them on 50 health.
Yeah, I do that.
I wonder if it's possible, because there's no mental or tactical sprinting or whatever, if we'll get the meta of like shotgun 1v1s out in the open. You know what I'm talking about? You know how like back
Yeah.
in the day, like
Oh,
early
yeah.
Chapter 1, it was like literally like you would see someone, you would approach them, and then you would just hop around with your shotguns for like a
Mhm.
solid 15
So
seconds, and then one of
great.
you would die. Yeah, like stuff like that. Just a
We're
thought.
gonna see a lot of funny little goofy things return.
Yes.
Funny
It's gonna be
thing that happened while I was at TwitchCon. Maybe some of you saw this that are watching the stream. Who knows? I was at TwitchCon and made these code cards that they always hand out at LAN events. They're not real. I made these as a joke, and because I knew there would be a Fortnite times Honda booth out here, so I got some people with it.
Including me.
Yeah,
I thought they were real.
including Rob. He
Stupid.
I mean, I did a pretty good job. I'd say I did a pretty good job on them. It was so good. You know what's funny? And this, Dorian, if you watch this, you're a really cool guy. I just gotta mention this story because it's funny. So a buddy of mine on Twitter, his name's Dorian. he messaged me and asked me about the cards, and I was like, yeah, brother. He's like, I'll pay good for them. I was like, they're not real, bro. I'm not gonna scam you like that. And then what's funny, I don't really know what didn't register here, but Dodorian continued. He was like, bro, it's okay. Like, like there's no code on. There's a code on the back, possibly, right? Like they're not expired, or I mean, they might be expired, but maybe they still work. I'm like, bro, I printed them. They're not. There's nothing on the back of these cards. So I just thought that was funny. Dodorian, I apologize for faking you out there, bro. Anyway,
He did not deserve that.
this was a great moment.
Yeah.
Robo, did you see these, Robo? I can't remember if I brought this up to you or not. Or
I've seen them.
so goofy. And then another thing we need to talk about, this is more like a speculation thing, obviously, but we need to talk about what's next season. What's gonna happen with the event? Do y'all have theories about this? Like what's gonna happen at the end of the season?
Well, we'll get a storyline reboot, and that's my opinion. Or this ends the storyline, and we no longer have a story. Chapter 5. Honestly, at this point, I would much rather have, because I feel like, not to be cynical here, but I feel like there's not a lot we can do with the current characters in our storyline, so we either have to reboot it or we just don't have a storyline at all.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, Rob.
I feel like the end event is probably gonna be like the same, but like, what if there's like something that kind of changes it? So it's like instead of going to chapter 2, it's like a new map, but like with a whole new thing. Like, yeah, a storyline reboot would be really cool, and I think that's definitely needed because what we have now is a mess.
Yeah, here's a opinion. If you guys don't know, I love the Mortal Kombat games. The most recent one just came out called Mortal Kombat 1. Now, it's not actually the first Mortal Kombat game. It's Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11. That storyline built up to what Mortal Kombat 1 is, which is a reboot of the timeline, where they're the same characters, but they maybe have different names, different personalities. Instead of being evil, they're now good, and they have different powers. That could be what I would assume a reboot to the storyline would be, where maybe we still have Agent Jones, and maybe we still have the Seven, but maybe they're different characters, but under the same name, possibly. Just a thought.
That'd be really cool.
Bro, JoJo happens. The Made in Heaven happens, and then
yeah. Guys, bro, literally, like, yeah, that's basically what it'd be. Like, instead of Agent Jones, we have Agent John, and I'm like, okay.
It's Agent Sloan. It's Agent Sloan actually is a good guy.
Yeah, it's a mixture of Sloan and Jones. Agent Jalone. Yeah,
Jalone.
Agent Jalone. We get Agent Jalone.
I think I think we're going to get an end event similar to our. I think that I think we're basically going to go back in time and prevent the end event from happening. And I thought it would be really interesting if we just continued on the chapter 1 map, into season 11, like an actual continuation of chapter 1.
That would be so dope.
I would love.
That would actually be so cool. Like, imagine we get all of like the chapter 2 events, but on the chapter 1 map. That would actually be so cool.
That would be nuts. Yeah, like
it'd be a lot,
like that.
but
I feel like Fortnite could be claimed as lazy if they did that. You know,
maybe.
That is true. They could.
Hey guys, here's chapter 1, but actually it's chapter 1, but the season after chapter 1, we add swimming and fishing to the game. Like,
they re-add everything over the same period of time they re-add. That would be hilarious. Like
that would just be Epic Games lazy mode 100% challenge. Like I don't know. It just would be kind of ass in my opinion.
Yeah, I just think there's no way of us predicting what's going to happen because nothing like this has ever happened before. So I really don't think there's any way of telling. It's whatever happens is probably going to be really cool because they're hyping it up. So I don't know. I'm just being hopeful here. You know,
I'm excited. Dude, I want an event, man. It's been a year since the last event. I need another one in my life.
And the last event was garbage.
Dude, it was horrible. Like,
it was so bad.
It was just a UEFN experience, like low key.
It was a creative map with a cutscene. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Craziest event.
Then another big thing that we need to talk about. It's actually, so it got announced a while ago, but it is happening in 3 days. The V-Buck price increase is happening. I had an idea. I don't know if this is gonna happen at all, but last time they lowered prices, right, by 20%, and they granted everyone a 20% bonus of the V-Bucks that they had bought the month before the price change. So if you did the same thing and applied it to now, honestly, they would take 10% V-Bucks away from us. But I thought it would be really nice of them in a compensation manner, to just give us 20% more V-Bucks as like sort of like a hey, we're sorry, but yeah, prices are increasing, right?
I could see that. I could see that happening. Yeah.
Robo, do you think that we need to do you really think that they're gonna they needed to increase prices? Like, I honestly don't think they needed to. It seems so unnecessary. Like,
I don't know if it's unnecessary, but the way that they're doing it makes me think that they have to, because they were very keen on bringing down those prices. They seemed very confident in themselves in doing it. And now that they're going back on it, it makes me kind of second guess. And I would imagine that if they are doing this, it's a need rather than a want.
oh
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and they did say it was
That makes
permanent,
sense.
so that does remember back when they announced it the first time, it was like, this is a permanent price change, guys. Not
Yeah.
so much, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sucky situation. I don't know. I hope that they can one day win their trial against Apple, and then we don't have to deal with this anymore. But yeah. So I think that they might do a V-Bucks increase, or give us some bonus V-Bucks as like an apology sort of thing. But I'm not keeping my hopes up for that. But
Yeah.
I think that would be nice of them. Uh,
Yeah,
no,
no, definitely would be nice if they did that.
another big thing. First I want to ask, do you guys have like a meta that you guys just loved in chapter 1 that like you're excited to return, like weapons or
End of season 6. End of season 6, I think was perfect.
what
With the
was that?
when the shotguns were redone, basically, and they added the spaz to the game, and it was like
Mm,
everything just felt really balanced. It was really nice. I just
yeah,
remember that being really satisfying to play as or to play with.
Season nine's meta of no pump, but there was, well, I'm not saying no pump because I'm gonna add later. What I'm trying to say is season nine's meta of tac, combat, pump as the trifecta of shotguns, and then having ARs. I think the ARs were the normal assault rifle, the heavy, and the burst.
yeah,
I think that
Mhm.
was really nice. Also, SMGs that season were not broken; they were rather balanced. I think it was just the submachine gun and compact SMG, which was good. So yeah.
yeah. I personally, well, one, I talked about this on Twitter, but I really want traps to return. I think this would be awesome.
I hate traps,
Pe-
and that's my final opinion.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
yes.
I wouldn't say it sucks to be on the receiving end. I back when they were first around, I mean, or last time they were around, sorry. I got really good at using them, and then they were removed like right as I was getting good at them. So I hope that they come back just for like a month. That would be hilarious. I think the clips would be
Yeah,
hilarious.
I think they're gonna recreate the loophole 1-for-1, so that's most likely gonna happen. So
Yeah,
I'm excited about it. I think that'd be funny.
and then something else I talked about just because I thought I remembered it the other day or today the not the double pump but the pump deagle combo.
Hmm.
I'm disgusting with this thing. That there's so many funny little broken weapons in chapter 1, like the old the hunting rifle, is that what it's called, the
Yes, the hunting
Yeah,
rifle.
yeah.
I want that I want that hunting rifle back. I want the pump deagle back. Um, there's a lot of movement items that we need to return as well. Uh, this is kind of essential for zero build, to be honest. Otherwise, this is not going to work. Um,
Right.
the quad crasher, bro. Did
That was
anyone
so
use the
cool.
quad crasher like they used, Tifu did, like all that?
Yeah, I
They're
would
flying
do that.
around.
Yeah, I would do that all the time with my friends. I thoroughly enjoyed the quad crasher. It was a
I
good
never
item.
figured it out.
You never figured it out? No.
I couldn't figure it out.
I think it was actually harder to do on keyboard than on controller.
That could be true.
I was on controller. That's the thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have no excuse.
okay.
I'm just a skill issue.
You're like,
Man.
never mind.
Ryan, I think Ryan, you might have been the biggest skill issue, I don't know, ever on chapter
Fair
1,
enough.
bro.
Fair enough. Yeah.
The quad crasher, just low key, is so fun. I can't wait to get this back.
Yeah. They better bring the old version back, not whatever crap we have now, because that is just useless.
Dude,
I don't think it's useless. I think it's fine. It's just not as good, obviously. You just can't exploit it.
well, the version,
it's
yeah, you
just
can't.
slow normally.
I think the exploited version was like I don't know why Fortnite went on this like funny little, what's it called? Like thing where they decided to nerf everything fun in the game. I really hope they don't.
The Party Royale era.
The Party Royale era. Yeah, they just nerfed everything that was fun and made it not as fun. I hope that they don't do that to the. I hope they give us the original versions, not the nerfed versions of all this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movement items are so fun. The bouncers with the hunting rifle, that combo, just
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and that little launch pad thing where you would like do a bouncer into a launch pad and go flying. That was so cool.
Yeah. Oh, this thing. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You make a little arch, right? That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, you bounce. Like, you hit your head on the arch, and then you bounce down into the launch pad. I would like to mention though, with the double pump thing, people need to realize double pump was removed in season 5, so we're not gonna get it back. So like,
Yeah, the cooldown.
some people are gonna be all disappointed by that, but it's just not even gonna be a thing.
Bro,
It's
imagine
kind of unfortunate.
Daquan returned.
Daquan, yeah.
Dude,
I don't ever see Daquan or Hamlin's ever returning. They tried to make a return, and then they returned for a nice month and a half, and then disappeared again.
I know.
If that doesn't say anything, then I don't know what will. They're just not coming back.
I think that
I could see Fearless and C-Day coming back.
I could see them
Oh
going
my
back too.
gosh.
I think the person I want to see come back the most is CD and that was my favorite Fortnite streamer back in the day.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny. Dude, I would love.
He's actually I actually love CDN. He's the first like a not icon thing in the game, but he was the first I think Fortnite YouTuber slash streamer to get like a emote. Technically, he has the positivity emoticon that came out.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was like his whole brand, and that was really cool. I just thoroughly like CDN the Third. He's a cool guy. I wish he would come back. The game.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I did mentioning Fearless and C-Day returning, like that would be insane. It's just like so cool for like a
Yeah.
minute. I really hope that happens actually. I got a
That
tweet
would be
about
so
that.
great.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, you should tweet about it.
Obviously, tack and pump, dude. The tack hasn't been in the game forever. I really want that
yeah.
tack back.
Tac is my favorite shotgun, so I fully agree with you there.
The gold tack is just disgusting.
Dude, okay, so I'm assuming that they're reverting the chain guns with legendary back to doing 195, which wasn't just broken, it was borderline insanity. Because
Yeah.
let's be real, guys, you may be 200 HP, and you may just happen to be in a box of a guy who has a legendary tack, and then you may just end up being 5 HP, and then that person pulls out their SMG and sprays you to death. It might just happen. That's all I'm gonna say. It might just happen.
And it might be you as well.
It might be me. I might be that guy. Because honestly, in chapter 1, I was like kind of okay-ish at the game, but the reason why I started getting really good towards the beginning of chapter 2 is because the tack was in the game and the SMG was in the game. And I basically just learned the method of get close to someone, hit them for like 190 in the face, and then just spray until you hit one shot and then they die. You know, that was kind of my whole deal. And yeah, no, it worked. I got the champ one of those chapter 2 seasons that the tack was in the game. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, big fan of that whole thing. But yeah.
Ramen, do you have any preference between the pump and the attack? Suck them both.
I just like whatever one I get first. I don't really care.
I see.
Fair enough.
Blue 200
I like both,
pump,
so.
bro. Imagine. That'd be
Oh
insane.
yeah. The one boom.
So typically we talk about Fortnite specifically, and honestly, we do put in a little bit variety here and there. Big thing that happened that we need to talk about because it's kind of been going all over the place. The Sniper Wolf situation. it's mostly blown over, but Sniper Wolf and Jax, doxed Jax Films, which was not very nice of her. And that was not very nice. There's a picture of them, if you don't know who they are. Anyway, Jack was making a lot of silly, funny videos about how Sniper Wolf make lazy content, which she does, and then she doesn't credit the creators of the content she's even reacting to. So I mean, it's not that like he had the right to call her out, but because he can have his opinion. But she decided to dox him, and the big thing I've been actually concerned about is, besides his well-being, is if YouTube's actually gonna permanently demonetize her. It sounds like she's only being temporarily demonetized, which is what happens when you're Sniper Wolf, apparently, when you're too big to fail. Yeah, would you have any thoughts about this whole debacle?
Yeah.
As a person of a longtime fan of Jack's films, I am very upset with what happened to him, and he obviously did not deserve to be doxxed over simple parody and satire and pure criticism. Sniper Wolf is a actual heinous human being. She's been, she does have criminal charges. She's actually a fucking same person. She literally has robbed stores and has aggravated assault charges against her. She had a husband who went by the name of Sausage, I think was his username. And that guy and her broke up, and he is currently filing a lawsuit against her because she basically took everything that guy had and left.
Nice.
So yeah.
So she's crazy.
Not a good person.
Basically, Sniper Wolf is in the wrong 1,000,000% of the time, 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
I really, there's really nothing else I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's insane that YouTube hasn't done more than what they have. It's kind of ridiculous, and it doesn't look good for the site.
If I picked any other YouTuber that docs, I don't know, let me think of someone relevant. Let's say, God forbid, Dan TDM, rest his soul. He's not dead or anything. He's just old.
God rest his soul.
He's old. He's like 30. He's like 30. If he doxed someone, I bet he would be banned. Let's just put it like that. Anyone but her.
Oh yeah,
probably would have been banned.
Well, what sucks?
I also something else. She pulls the "I'm a woman" card, and that just sucks. That you have to use that to create leverage. Like, guys, I love women. I support women. Women are awesome. They're great. You know.
Yeah,
but bro, if your entire argument hinges on "I'm a woman," there might be some flawed logic there. I don't know, man. Might just be
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Honestly, what's my sister, and luckily she's not watching them anymore, but my siblings watched Sniper Wolf a lot, and the problem is that she gets so many views on YouTube. She's such a I would say Sniper Wolf's unfortunately kind of like Markiplier in a way, in the terms of
the following
that
she has,
like a front, like YouTube's stars,
The problem is that Markiplier is a genuinely good person.
Yeah.
Sniper Wolf
Yeah.
is actively not a good person.
And for YouTube to take action against her, they're supposed to, but unfortunately YouTube has a tendency to be nice to creators that they.
It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy because it is said that in YouTube's terms of service that if you dox or harass people outside of YouTube, you will be punished for it, like she did, because she did dox him on Instagram.
Yeah.
That is in their terms of service. And then someone asked a YouTube representative, like a worker there, like, hey, if I were to say assault someone or dox someone on, let's say, Twitch or Instagram, would I get banned? And they said, no, you wouldn't get banned. So their terms of service is just bogus, and it's not even correct, according to them now.
Yeah, they basically just changed the rules after the fact, after this whole situation, which is so ridiculous.
Yep.
Very stupid.
It sucks. It is such a bad scenario.
Yeah.
It makes YouTube look bad. It makes and you just feel bad for Jack's Films.
seriously, because Jack is an OG YouTuber. I've watched him for years. Incredibly funny guy. I've always appreciated his content. He's very sarcastic and witty. Just overall a good human being.
Yeah.
And it just sucks to see a person of someone as respected as him get put in danger from an actual psychopath. It is
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I don't have anything else to talk about in terms of our list here. Do you guys have anything else to say before we wrap up?
I want to apologize that I was actually zoned out for the first 10 minutes. I was texting someone.
You were thinking.
Yeah, I was texting someone, and then I thought about what they texted me for 3 minutes because I was thinking of a response.
okay.
So sorry, I was zoned out.
Me and Ryan carried.
Yeah,
We did
literally.
some things,
Yeah. I was not even paying attention. I should probably go rewatch this recording so I can remember what we talked about.
It's okay.
Yeah. I would like to mention, actually, I mean, since it happened yesterday, how are we feeling about Jack Skellington in game now that we finally have him?
Oh yeah.
I love him so much. Seriously, so awesome. He's finally in Fortnite, and
I mentioned this on
in Fortnite at all.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mentioned this in the last podcast, but Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite movie, so the fact that he's in the game means a lot to me. So
yeah. And for me, I like the movie a lot. It's Tim Burton. The movie's just a classic. The design I think is just perfect. Like they did it so well for Fortnite's aesthetic, and it looks nice. The emotes are hilarious, and yeah, I just think that it's a great.
Now that we have Jack Skellington, I think we need Coraline, so we can see that absolute 12-year-old just child walking around with a straight up gun. It'd be really cool.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But,
also very good movie, similar style. To be honest.
Yeah.
If I had to say anything, I would really hope that next season we get a Ghostface collab, since we are getting Michael Myers tonight. Actually, of the recording, I'm very much excited for a Ghostface collab, possibly, since I'm pretty sure the next Scream movie is coming out October of next year.
Yeah.
Wow. Perfect timing then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Robo, you have the stage to wrap us up. You go ahead, my man.
Well, for my co-host Snazzy Blocks, our guest Ryan, the real Ramen King. This has been RoboMan and the EgoSurf Podcast, and we're signing out.
Peace out, guys. Bye.
Fuck
Bye.
you.